Okay, this is the garden that I told you guys I set up. Now, this is on my deck, and by the door, I have catnip and lavender, both of which will keep the flies out of my house. So you put the catnip and the lavender by the door. Then we have chocolate mint behind this. Oh, and we have sweet mint. I can make a nice cup of tea. In that pot is going to be leeks. I cut the ends of 2 leeks I cooked the other night for dinner. I repotted them, and I'm going to grow some fresh leeks. Next to that is purple basil for any Italian dish, pizza, anything in the world you want. Back in the back is sage for chicken dishes or things of that nature. Up there is Italian parsley, and I can't say the name, Nastrum. They're edible flowers, and I'll let you see them as soon as they come out. And the next one is strawberries. I've got about 15 strawberries growing already, and next to them are pineapple tomatoes. I'll show you them when they bloom. They bloom, but I'll show you when they grow. And way down there is bell pepper. Oh, let me get up. On the back row, beside the bell peppers, is spearmint. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the basil. I've been cutting on it, so it's growing again, as you can see. And that's the pineapple tomatoes. Down there are some flowers. You should always put flowers in your plants. Marigolds, they hate them. Flies and bugs, they hate them. So the roses are going in another pot. I bought a daylily. I'm curious what color it is. It doesn't say on the pot, so I'm going to put it in a pot and let it grow, and we'll see. Next to it is Thai basil. Next to that is okra. And we got rosemary in that pot. Oh, and there's a big rosemary plant over there. I'm going to let the rosemary grow really big and then have Papa shape it for me like a Christmas tree and put solar Christmas lights on the front porch with the rosemary tree. Next to that, right here, down there, is peppermint. And that is pineapple sage. It smells just like a pineapple. Really good. Okay. Right there is oregano and thyme. Dill, parsley, Italian and curly, and sage in that pot. And that's catnip right there. You can make some tea out of the catnip. And also, flies hate catnip. But I can't grow it downstairs because the cats in the neighborhood will bother my catnip. Over there is a growing, beautiful pot of okra. And down there is cilantro and green onions whenever they come up. Over there are yellow sugar tomatoes. They're little cherry tomatoes with the yellow. And as you can see, I've got a ton of tomatoes on this bush. They are growing so well. I'm so proud of them. They're doing so good. And in this pot is cantaloupe. I'm sorry, not cantaloupe. Cucumbers. Over here is jalapenos, Havasu peppers, and Santa Grande peppers. Both of these peppers are hot. Those are poblanos. Over here are lunchbox peppers. They're hot and really good, like a sweet hot. That is more lavender, more catnip. Because I'm sitting here, I don't want to be bothered by the flies. That is jalapenos. That is big boy tomatoes. Lantana flowers. As you can see, I love my flowers. And they match my big flower right on the pot. And over here is lemon balm, which you can make tea out of it. And inside of this pot is my delicious sweet hot peppers, which they are growing beautifully, I must say. See how beautiful they're growing? Yes, they're doing great. So you don't need a lot of space. I even have less than you have. Believe me, I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. 6 places where the wooden slats on my deck are falling through. And Granny does no longer have a job. She is no longer a paralegal because she can't talk straight and everything else since her stroke. So we're going to have fun watching this deck hold up through the whole summer, and we're going to keep praying because the prices of wood is like, whoa. So I can't afford to get a deck no time soon. Maybe in another year or two, hopefully. If I end up with half the deck, I'm going to do half a garden. So we're just going to follow and pray and watch, and I'm going to help show you how. And these pots didn't require a lot to start, you guys. I bought a bag of compost. I bought a bag of rocks. And I bought some dirt by Miracle-Gro, the blue bag. The one that moisture controls, so it doesn't worry if you put too much water or not enough water. It'll keep your plants alive, as you can see. All my plants are beautiful because I can't overwater them or underwater them with the dirt that I bought. And I bought the shaking fertilizer. So, and I know you're wondering, what is all those little pecks and specks in there? It's called mosquito bites. I'll show you the package next time I come on. You have a lot of standing water and things. You need to put the mosquito bites in the water. Mosquito bites will kill gnats, flies. You know, standing water will breed mosquitoes to make a bunch of them. But if you put the mosquito bites, they're called mosquito bits. You put the mosquito bits in your stuff, you don't have to worry about that. If you're wondering why I have all these colored rocks, well, I bought a bag of pond rocks, several cans of Rust-Oleum can paint, washed the rocks and painted them the color of the vegetable or fruit. Like in my strawberries over here, I have some light green, some pink, and some red. Why? Because strawberries turn different colors. And over here, the pineapple, cherries, they are a different color than different color than most tomatoes. So I put the rocks in there, so when the birds come down and try to eat my fruit and vegetables, they'll hit a rock. They won't like it, and they'll eventually not come to bother my stuff, because they'll find out it's a rock. So we'll talk again about my deck garden, and you don't need a lot of space, as you can see. I still have seating room, see? I was sitting right there. Room for 2 to sit. I leaned that chair against the wall, and I have room for 3 girls. So in that chair is, if you want to sit down, we'll just take it down and set it right here. We can all sit down and have a nice little visit. So, like I said, we're going to watch my plants grow. I'm going to show you different techniques. I trimmed a lot of stuff last week, and it's growing very, very, very well. As you can see, the mint, see that chocolate mint? Look how good it's doing. So, we'll talk. I'll talk to you later. Bye.